Hello, good morning, everybody. We are live. We are live. Everything looks good. We are streaming, and that's perfect. Let's go. We got a 1 hour CBC flip already. Let me show you my face. Good morning. The light is a little bit bad, but we got our flip in the morning already. 8 a.m. opening Paris time. We can see here on the 1 hour. Entry was 2,376, stop loss 391, and we are already 676, like 10 points we went down from the flip 1 hour, which happened, of course. Here you can see the 15-minute close and 30-minute. This is the 4-hour chart, 4 hour, and then we have, of course, here the 1 hour, and here we have Bitcoin, XRP I'm watching as well. That's the 4-hour chart. That's the 1 hour. Beautiful. Everybody is doing the same thing. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let me open my chart. Another one. Let me see here. Where I have it. I have it here. Here we go. We can see here different markets, what I'm watching for. So we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum. We got a big push up from 2,300 100 points up. We can see oil, what's going on, gold, S&P, and of course Nasdaq. Beautiful pushing down, 10 points already in profit from the CBC flip, the 1 hour here. Beautiful. Now what we can see on the lower time frame is oversold conditions, heavy. Here we can see we are negative trend on the 5, 15 we just turn around, and now I will wait for a nice pullback to enter. Beautiful. Look at the fair value gaps, the big moves, the imbalances. That's the 5-minute. We have a change of character here, and I will trade now into this move in. Let's see when the move finished. This is my broker that I'm trading with, Bing X, but I'm trading on different ones as well. Bybit, of course. Beautiful move. Let me put some background music. What do we want to hear?
It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind.
I'm sorry for the advertisement.
In just 5 minutes using
Beautiful music. All right, now we have a pullback. On the 15, we can see we are oversold. We are in the negative trend. That's confirmed. You can see here the orange is taking over the blue. On the 30, the same. So now I will wait for a pullback and then I will short this baby down. Let me see, that's the 5 minute. And I want to see now the 5 minute coming at least to 75, 80 back. Let me see some fair value gaps. What we can see, gold crashing down, earn up. I think we will see at least Ethereum coming back to 342 to this fair value gap on the 1545. We will see that at least this move. Let me see now where I can see some fair value gaps, but I told you what I'm looking for anyways. Now what is important is that the 15-minute it's overbought, right? We can see here we have the flip, and this is where the move first started, and now I'm waiting the pullback. Let me show you. I'm expecting now to see a pullback somewhere to here, and then we will take this trade somewhere around this zone 45, 40, maybe even lower, but this is what I'm looking for now. 25 minutes we have to London Open. I guess we will see the move there. Let me see the 1 minute, some fair value gaps. We have few. You can see here volume coming in, okay, but this is where it started, like heavy selling off 76. That's actually the 1 hour close. So yeah, pretty good area here to short 76. To go short somewhere here will be nice. Let's go back to the 5 minute. All right, let's see what happens. I like this setup. We're going to wait now. So we are going to wait now for a setup. This is what I'm looking for, a pullback now. Let me show you. And then we will enter the trade if we get it. If not, I'm not trading. I'm not risking my capital if the market is too much strong selling off. You can see here the 1 hour beautiful flip. If you took this trade, your entry is exactly at the 1 hour close. Let me show you a little bit better. This is where you enter. Your stop loss you put just above the 1 hour high. So it's 16 point stop loss. You target at least 1-to-1 and you can take profit. Well, we got our trade opportunity already. You should be finished. I didn't take this trade because I was late. Happens when you're late to the chart. But this is the trade that already happened. And now I will wait for a pullback and then I will take a sell short position again. Beautiful move. So we have a chalk change of character. We happen here as well here. It looks very good, everything for a nice short. And of course my indicator is telling me as well we have got a diversion here, and this is what happened, the move down. And yeah, very good. So we can see the 5 minute, it's now coming back up, the pullback, the 30 as well. Let me check the 15. It started to turning up. You can see here, you watch my mouse, we will go up. We can see here a big selling pressure, but now we will have a pullback. Let me check the volume. Well, volume is coming, but not heavy. So that it's basically telling me that the sellers are still present. They didn't take any profit, because if they would take profit, we would see here a big candle, big volume here, which I don't see. So either they took a little bit of profit off the table and they are waiting to re-enter the short again, and I will try to join them and make some money today. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, that's fine too. All right. That's the S&P 500 week. The MACD is crossing on the 15, which is telling me that we can expect a move down. 5 minute. Oh, this will go down nice. I'm waiting for my Ethereum entry, but I'm watching the S&P 500 to tell me what's going on, because sometimes they are correlated. There are days they work together. Let's say the S&P starts to move first, and then Ethereum and Bitcoin are following. And you need to watch this. You can see here gold going down. The CBC flip told you that you should be short. Look at the oil up, Nasdaq down. But first, I remember the Nasdaq started to sell off, and the S&P was still waiting. But now, check this out: the S&P is following the Nasdaq, and first the Ethereum move we saw. So it's always like, can be first crypto crashing and then the S&P is following. You need to have a feeling for what's going to happen, and that's just experience. You need to trade longer. It's normal. Yeah, S&P coming down, nice. Nice. All right, let me see my entry if I can get. So in 90 minutes, we will have the London opening. We will see volume coming in everywhere. S&P, Nasdaq, but then S&P is moving already, like we said. Let me see the FTSE. Oh, FTSE selling off heavy. Let me see what's going on in the German DAX. sell off. Very good, yeah. And you can see the move on Thursday. Wow, what a move up. 650 points. Wow, crazy. 600, 700 points. We got a move in the DAX up even more. Crazy. What a move. Look at the sell off. Look at the sell off. The Nasdaq 835. Wow, 55 points move. That's a nice move. You can see here Bitcoin. We had the same move in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And of course, Nasdaq is following S&P 500, crashing down its DAX as well. Let's see how we play this. I'm waiting for my short position. All right, we have a move up now. Some volume coming in, you can see that. The volume is not heavy. You can see small volume, so it's perfect. The pullback, and then we are looking for some shorts. You can see the volume profile here on the 1 hour. That's actually from today. 380. We had the point of control. Let me go back to Friday. I want to know. Friday was low. We had a small. Okay, what's the weekly? Let me see. All right, that's the weekly point of control. Okay, we can see the volume here. All right, great. That's enough for now. Nice pullback. 8 minutes London opening. Perfect pullback. I like it. I will wait for the 15-minute to come down a little bit. 2 minutes. You see now it's pushing up. We are overbought here, so now I need to see some volume, some sellers stepping in. Then we can start to look for entries. I will not do like a sell limit. I will wait for the confirmation to really tell me the sellers are back, present, and then I will go short. But now we are still 7 minutes before opening. That's why we can see some liquidity, and we do. All right, everything coming back. All right, I'm waiting now for the London opening. We open in 3 minutes. And then let's see the move. We have the positive MACD on 4 hours, 1 hour and 30 minutes still in Ethereum. The 15 is negative. So yeah. Let's see the move that will happen. 30 seconds before opening. Let's see the move. If you will see everything coming down again. Looks that way. All right, we are open. London is open. All right, 15. We'll pull back, I believe, a little bit more. It's not ready to short. You can see the 15 minute and the 30 will come back now. the 1 hour, the stochastic is looking down, so we will have a back selling off more, but we come back more. This is from what I see, what the chart is telling me, the volume coming in right now. You can see now here on the 1 minute, the volume. So let's see the pullback, how far he wants to go. We can see now the push, the buyers. It was telling me on the 30 minutes and on the 15 that we will come back more. We can see this now. See, that's we will go back up and then we will sell again if the sellers are still present. And I will see here on the chart if they are present. Let's see when we come to this zone here, this area, 74, 76, what's going to happen. Either we play this from an order block, fair value gap, or based on the overbought indicator that I'm not watching any footprint anymore. I'm watching volume, oversold, overbought, and divergence, and this is what I'm watching when I'm trading, not anymore footprint chart. where it wants to go. We will see. 7 minutes into the session. So yeah, we have time. S&P coming up back up. Ethereum wants to go back up too. We can see on the 15 minute here. It went back. 30 as well. So this is what we trade, what we see. If I trade my 4-hour setup, then it's a different process, right? Let's see how far this wants to go. And if we will have a short position here, if not, I'm not longing, that's for sure, going into a buy. I'm just interested in a short here, nothing else. I'm waiting for pullback on the 15 minute and 30 right now, and then I will short. We got our CBC flip already. And this is my lower time frame chart where I can see better the market, what's going on. You can see a nice move up in the S&P, Nasdaq, Bitcoin, Ethereum now waiting. If we break this, then a short this zone, this order block, 67, 68 shorting. Okay, so now that will go up. Good. This is my zone here anyways, because you can see here the volume that started the move at opening at 8 here. So I want to see to come the price at least to this 75, 76 before even considering taking a short. And this is what we will get now. It's too strong the move now. Too many bars. You can see here the volume. We have right now bullish diversion. We got here confirmed. The sale diversion short. We got it. That was the move. I missed this move. And like I said, I'm waiting for a short right now, or if I see the market wants just to go up again to 2,400, then I will not long, because we are in the zone that it's, for me personally, not good to buy. Oil is back at $100. It's good. But that's trading, guys. You need to wait, you need to be patient to get a setup that it's good. And then you need to have a feeling reading the market. But yeah, you can see here the point of control from today. It's 380, so 2,380. That's the area of the most transaction. Yeah, would be nice to see at least coming back again here. We can see S&P now strong, I would say. 233, we got 10 points in S&P, which is nice. All right, let's see now the 5 minutes, 15, 5, and 2. Let's see if the rollover. That's what I'll go now here to watch. And this is trading. You need to wait for a setup. And if you're not patient enough in this game, you will lose money like I did for the first 3 years. And it took me really discipline to find a very good setup that I want to trade. Because if you risk your money on a trade, you want to be sure that it's at least a very good setup, a setup that you know that it's having like a 70, 80, even 60% win rate. But not just trading because you want to be in the trade, you want to feel the excitement being in a trade. I'm not trading this anymore. If I see a good setup, I take it. I'm happy to take the risk. Yeah, that's trading. Not ready yet for short, if you ask me. So I'm still waiting. We're in the fair value gap on the 1 minute. You can see here the power, the green here, the fair value gap. If you don't break that, then it doesn't really matter. We're still bullish until we go to 77, 78. The point of control we set here is 380 from today's session. That's important. 380, and we could target after, if we are in a short, to 345, even lower possible. That would be the setup. Well, let's see now what's happening in S&P. Bitcoin is flat, so we got a nice pre-market open London from 8 to 9. It was a nice move, and now we are kind of more stuck. Happens. Very strong, the S&P and the Nasdaq. Bitcoin flat, Ethereum as well. We got a nice flip now on the 1 hour S&P as well as Nasdaq, and you can see that Bitcoin and Ethereum are waiting. So what this is telling me that most likely they will follow them. This is what it's telling me now right now. So I have to be very cautious if I take a short here position. This is the info that I get when I see this. Anyways, we have to break one direction like heavy. So if we're not going more up than this box, then I know already that the sellers are in control. But if you break the box, the buyers are back, and it looks like they will want to push this more. Let's see how this candle will close now. S&P is still looking bullish, a little bit retracement, but market is very slow now. We're in the position with 200 size on Ethereum. I enter the trade. Let's see if we can get now a nice move down. We have a pullback now. S&P, Nasdaq, Bitcoin is really not doing nothing. My entry right now is 67. I'm in the trade right now. You can see here my entry, my stop loss, and the position size. All right, we have a pullback. Let me see. 5 minutes. It's going down. 2 minutes. Let's see this fair value gap. How this will react to this fair value gap. This could be a very nice bear flag, like this. Very nice bear flag. But let's see if the market wants to give us something or no. Position is 6.5, break even 66. All right, Bitcoin showing weakness as well. S&P going down. Okay. We need to break this fair value gap here. If we go down, we go down. Now we have a change of character here. This is the position I enter in, 67 is my break-even point. Stop loss should go here. And the entry 1 to 2 would be here, exactly back to the low. But yeah, we will see. For sure we will see, right? Let's see the next 5-minute candle. In 24 hours we have, in 24 minutes we will have a pre-market open in New York. This is what you can see on this chart. I have Nvidia and Tesla. But yeah, that's short. Let's see what happens. The S&P looks weak. The Ethereum now as well. That's trading. We need to wait. All right, we should be already in the trade here. Yeah. Okay, I missed it a little bit. See. All right. Let's see what happened, guys. need to break this candle here, 63. If we break this, we are going down. That's really nice. You can see here the low, 53. I told you before I would like to see 45 lows to get out, to be taking, because this is here a fair value gap on the 15-minute. So yeah, this could be nice. 45, this is here exactly. Let's see. That's the 1 minute. I will move my stop loss to break even 65 right now, because the market looks like it wants to go up, but if it's not, then we will see here the VWAP at 56 and we can take our profit. Right now we are in profit $855. If you break this candle now, we go heavy down. That's the point. Let's see. I put my stop loss above the 5-minute. Not really. I just do it break even. Let's see what happens. If the seller will step in now. If they do, we will see again the low, 54. We have a break-even trade, so we are risking 0 right now, which is good. Let's see what happens. S&P going down a little bit. It's good. 63. Nice. What the 5-minute is telling me. Okay. Oversold. 15. Turning around, which is of course nice. We are right now at profit is 670. I will put my stop loss here on the top of this candle. Exactly, so it's 63.50 on the 5-minute. I can take now 860 profit, but it will stop me out now. All right, that was the trade, not the best one, but 626 profit. Yeah, it filled me really slow, but this is the trade. All right. The 15-minute looks bearish. We will have a pullback now. This is what's happening. All right, we're out. Hello, back. All right, we got a nice buyer stepping in. I told you. I saw it actually here on oversold condition with 5 minutes. So good. I move my stop loss. All right, that's today one trade. 626 profit. Let's see if we can get another one. I missed this trade here. This flip. I was too late. Could be easy 20 points. You enter here a small position. Let's say I always enter 200. My stop loss would be 16 points. And my target at least 16 points. So 1 to 1. I risk 200. My position size on the point, so it would be $3,200. But I was just too late. Happens. That's trading. That's trading, guys. All right. What is the years doing? All right, it's a bull flag. That was a nice bull flag, even on the 2 minute. Okay. Let's go back to 5, 15. Bullish, bullish. Alright. Let me see here. Ethereum is following now the S&P. But my position was not the best. My entry should be actually here at the orange line, 71, 71, 70 should be my position entry for a short, and it was actually at 66, I believe. Yeah, so 5,000 I was short, but doesn't matter now. Next, I was shorted again. If you come up here at 380, 2,380, I was short again. You see that? XRP, what he's doing? Look at that. Bullish, kind of. So probably he will go up to 41 cents, 42 possibility. And Bitcoin, sleeping. Ethereum, waiting, sleeping. All right. What do we have here? I'll remove this. Nice volume. All right, let's see now. Now we need to wait for the pre-market New York open in 10 minutes. Then we will see Nvidia, Tesla, if they have any gap, or what's really going on. Now we will have the move I was waiting for. Ay, ay, ay. Now we have a move down. The move I was hoping for. Look at that. Now we have it. We will see at least here 55 again. Now we haven't moved down. I was too fast going out. In 5 minutes we have the pre-market open. Let's see what happens. Now we are going down. As I was expecting, yeah. Yeah. Nice break. Let's see if I can get in again. 15, really nice turning around. Papa, I saw that before. What a shame, man. Let me see how can I get N back. In 3 minutes we have the pre-market open. Now we will have a break down, like really nice. I went out too early. You can see here how the market is pushing. We will see now 45 as I expected. So let me see, how can I play this now? I have to wait. It's opening right now. Let's see if I can get a move in somehow. Three seconds. Let's see. Look at the S&P. How they are pushing down. Now they want to go. Look at the Nvidia opening. We have a gap. So they want, if they want to fill the gap, they will go down, and it looks like everything is going down. Finally, my trade is playing out. I'm not in. What a shame. What a shame. It's going without me down. Now we have another change of character, a choke. You can see oil pushing up, and everything is bearish right now, but we need to fill the gap here. Nvidia and Tesla, they will go down, that's for sure. That's for sure. What about Microsoft? It's already going down. Apple, oof, selling off crazy. Wow, Meta, AMD up, okay. Apple, wow, weak, weak. Look at the sell-off, crazy. What a sell-off. Nice sell-off. That was here the perfect fair value gap. Didn't see it on the 2 minute. To re-enter again would be a nice 68, 10 points win. Didn't re-enter, that was the problem. I didn't see it on the 2 minute. Nice, going down without me. That's trading. Wow, what a sell-off, S&P. Will fill the gap. Nvidia for sure. Beautiful setups here. Without me, of course. Next. We have a VWAP touch here. Now it's beautiful going down. Beautiful. I should re-enter, but I didn't. My mistake. I'll just leave it alone. The perfect what I should do is re-enter here. I was late, I didn't do it. 71, and then here 81 and 92, 3 positions. This is what I should do, but I didn't do it. Why I didn't do it? Because the S&P move was very strong. That's why I was like, oh no, I will be light here. And I did. You see here was really nice move, but Ethereum was not moving at all. Okay. I think we are in profit 600. I wanted at least 1,000 today. A little bit short, $400, but maybe I will get another setup in the European session. Well, today we had two great opportunities. First was the CBC flip that I trade. That's my indicator telling me a flip. We can see here the stop loss is coming here, and then would be 16 point stop loss. You target 1-to-1 and it will hit your target here. That is the first trade. I didn't get it, I was too late. And then the second trade I got, which was this one. I enter on the 5-minute. You can see here we went into a negative trend, and I was just looking for the pullback down. I was trading this bear flag. That was my trade, down and then up. That was my trade here, this bear flag. And I enter here, but it stopped me out too fast. Actually, I moved my stop loss too quick, but I still got a nice short entry for a 626 profit today. My goal was $1,000 in the morning, but better than this than nothing. And this is the 1-hour CBC flip today. We can see gold perfectly playing out. That was 7 in the morning, the candle closed, so 8 a.m. Paris time. Perfect gold. If you trade futures, this is the trade here. You position, you trade here, immediately entry. Your stop loss is 15 points on gold, 1-to-1. It hit. When we have here oil, this you trade after the London opening. Perfect. You can see here you can go like this. You risk always the low from the 1-hour candle, 1-to-1. It hit our TP. And if you wanted to trade as well, that was the candle 6 in the morning, so 7 a.m. Paris time. You short, 1-to-1 risk. You will hit it as well. So we have here 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trades, 4 trades in Ethereum as well, and Bitcoin. And just really nice short setups, and 1 long in gold, in oil, sorry. And yeah, that's all for today. 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities, 5 actually. And yeah, nice 1-hour CBC flip setup. All right, thank you for joining me today. European session. We made some money, $626. I missed 1 big trade, but yeah, let's see what we can do in the New York session, or maybe tomorrow. If you don't like and subscribe, you don't know what you expect for the next day. All right, hope to see you soon. Hope to see you next time when I'm live, and have a good and successful trading day. Bye.